sister's here to see you.
My sister?
Hi.
Hi. Honey bunny, you look so pale.
You told them you were my sister?
Oh, I had to, so they let me in. I brought some herbal tranquilizers, but they confiscated them as possible contraband. Oh, and a healing crystal. But they said you might use it as a weapon. I heard you fired Perry. And truthfully, as much as I love her as a person, I think it was a good move. Because you need the best right now. And, well, I don't mean to be gossipy, but it's hardly a secret that she has a slight drinking problem.
Joy, why did you come here? You didn't have to.
Oh, I know I didn't have to. I wanted to. I haven't been able to think about anything else. How horrible it must be to be locked up for something you didn't do. I can't believe this is happening. You poor thing. I wish I could do something. Is there a family member that could help?
I don't have any family.
Well, it's just a coincidence, but I was flipping through New Age Woman, and I saw this photo layout of Camilla Tremont. I just stopped in my tracks. Family resemblance is striking. I mean, and this wonderful stuff she's done with abused children.
Joy, I don't want to see this.
Jade, it's okay if you lied to me about being dirt poor. I've told a few lies myself. And I just know that if a woman like this knew what was going on with her daughter, she would move mountains.
I don't have any family. I don't have any family.
Jade, honey, I know how family members can be uptight, and it's really hard to make that first call. But sometimes it just takes a third party to bridge those seemingly enormous gulfs.
Just leave it alone.
I'm sorry. Just trying to help.
Look, I know you and your sister didn't bargain for any of this drama when you moved into my house. I'll refund your deposit and you can move whenever you want.
God, Jade, don't even say something like that. We would never desert you at a time like this. Well, I gotta go. But I'll come back tomorrow and they'll let me bring you books, so I'll get Shirley MacLaine for Spiritual Uplifting and Jackie Collins for Escape. Is there anything else I can get for you?
No.
All right. Well, my thoughts and prayers are with you. I love you, Jade. Bye. Bye. Hi. How are you?
Fine. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello?
Yeah.
Have you got a pair of pantyhose I could borrow? I have to be in court.
A woman lawyer? Would have thought that you bought them by the dozen.
Well, I do have a bunch, just not with me. Well, I was living with a guy and I just never cleaned out all my stuff from his house.
I understand. The day before I was supposed to marry my high school sweetheart, I moved all my stuff into his house, and then he left me standing at the altar, literally. Eventually, I did get my stuff back in a big brown box without a note.
The guy sounds like a real jerk.
Well, that's the funny thing. Before that, he was so sweet. I tell Joy that I have to confront him one day and finish it all up. She says it'll just pour salt to my wounds. What do you think?
What, you're asking me because you think that I've got it all figured out by now?
Well, you seem pretty together.
Well, maybe in every other area, but when it comes to men, I think that I probably know as much as I did when I was 13.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I wish we could just forget about them.
I know what you mean. I'm so scared to fall in love again and get hurt.
Well, that's the hell of it, isn't it? That there are never any guarantees.
I know. Like I really like this guy, Eric. A lot. But Joy really hates him, and she says that if I let him know I like him, he'll just dump me.
She's just being overly protective. You know, but once she sees that you're happy, she'll get over it.
Yeah, well, when Joy gets an idea in her head... What about these? Well, there's no runs in them. A little flashy, but...
I think I better go to the drugstore. But listen, I'll tell you one thing before I go. I can safely say that from the sum total of the knowledge of all my advanced years, I have learned one thing about men. You can't live with them, and you can't shoot them. Good luck.
Thank you.
Scott! Scott! I can't believe we're still sleeping. Everybody up. You out.
Scott, who is this?
Forget it, baby doll. This will cover the cab fare.
Scott, do something.
Bye-bye. Come on.
Ugh.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. I didn't have a clue I was going to get rid of her.
You're a real piece of work, aren't you? Lazy, weak, not too smart. I like that in a man.
Your pet cobra?
Remember you called your boss a hypocrite, Scott? Was that a specific or generic hypocrite?
You know, it's still pretty early for me to be making these giant leaps. Could you just take me through in baby steps what you're up to now?
Oh, yes, my baby. Say the magic words and Joy will get your job back for you. Slowly now. Reading my lips. Have you got any major dirt on your boss?
Why would you get my job back for me?
Take a guess.
A deal with the devil.
You flatter me.
All right. I get Lindsay in a TV series. You get me my job back. Plus a promotion and a raise.
You're a greedy boy, aren't you? I like that in a man, too. Deal.
Deal. Mr. Family Values? Yes, a mistress named Susie. Susie the stripper.
Interesting. But it's not the home run I'm looking for. What else?
Well, I think he was using the network payroll to support her.
Can we prove this?
I'm a lawyer by training, so he used me to incorporate her. 11 different corporations. They were all like office maintenance, market research, computer consulting.
Then he put it on the network payroll?
Well, I'm not sure, but that's what I think. We have to get hold of books to prove it.
No problem.
What are you gonna do, break in?
No. Of course not, honey bunny. We're gonna break in.
Hey, nice to see you. No problem. You want something?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry I'm late.
No, that's okay. I'm glad that you made it. You know, insecure writer that I am, I just, figured you hated my script.
No. This is an incredibly important and powerful movie you're making.
Really? Well, thank you. That's great. Okay, well, what about the character of Holly? Could you relate to her at all?
I would kill to play her.
Wow. All right then. So would you consider meeting, reading for me and the guys that are talking about bankrolling this film?
Well, I have a problem with that.
What?
My sister. She's really down on me working for you. I mean, I had to sneak out of the house after she fell asleep to come meet you here.
Let me talk to her.
No, that won't do any good.
You know, believe me, I'm sure that she wants what's best for you, but maybe her judgment isn't infallible.
Well, maybe it isn't. But I just feel like I owe her everything. I mean, she's done so much for me. She's given up everything. She gave up college so that I could take acting lessons and modeling lessons. I feel like I owe everything to her.
Don't you think she's getting something out of it, too?
Maybe she is. It's just that I feel so guilty.
Is that you?
Mr. Wesley, hi.
Well, I don't think they'll have to use this. Just at the house being empty, I wanted to make sure that nobody was trying to break in.
It's very sweet of you. Thank you. I'm just here packing up my things and Mitch's. There's no sense in paying rent anymore, right?
You need some help?
No, thanks. I'm fine.
Don't leave your door open in this neighborhood.
I won't.
Good night.
Good night.
Eric, hi, it's Lindsay. I hope you pick up this message. Listen, Joy is going out, so we can meet at our usual place.
Who's that?
Candy stick pink? You don't carry it. And you don't know who does. Okay, thank you. Absolutely no one carries my favorite shade of lipstick anymore.
Not to fret, honey bunny. Soon we'll have so much money, I will hire a personal chemist to blend you your own. And then the only thing we'll have to worry about are all those nasty boys who want to kiss it off those pouty little lips.
Well, I couldn't get any lead on this confidential, reliable informant. They're still stonewalling the ballistics report, and when I went to forensics, they shined me on there too.
Look, like I told you before, she fired me. You know, why don't you talk to her new counselor? Talk to her yourself.
Well, I don't know who she retained. Do you? And I can't talk to her myself. Otherwise, all you lawyer types will jump up and down about fascist police tactics.
Well, it's probably true.
So will you tell her for me? Something is definitely not kosher about the way this case is being handled.
What do you mean? A frame?
I don't know.
You don't know or you won't say?
Well, it could be incompetence or basic cover your butt.
Or it could be something more corrupt, couldn't it?
This sounds like cross-examination, counselor. I'm here on my own free will, trying to help in case you forgot.
I'm sorry. It's just that whenever I see a cop, it's like a reflex.
Right. The enemy.
I know I shouldn't. I know there are some good cops.
Yeah, I know you do.
Okay, look. If she'll see me, I'll give her the message, okay? Thanks, Munoz. I do appreciate it. You're a good guy.
Hey.
I'm sorry for busy.
No, I'm out of here.
Well, since you're not going to bring it up, you are only 87 hours and 20 minutes late for our date, but then again, I was always very compulsive about time.
I'm sorry.
Is that it?
I was scared.
Of what, the preliminary?
Of you.
Of me?
I haven't felt anything in 2 years. And I know numb is not great, but it's better than all this pain stuff. Look, it's not very original what I'm feeling. I just don't want to be hurt again. All this is so stupid considering that I don't know that I mean anything more to you than a client or some guy you went to high school with.
It's more than that. When you think you're panicked, I think I'd probably rather go to the dentist for a root canal.
Look, I know that you are still in pain over Mitch. But I can't compete with a dead man, Perry.
I'm sorry. It's just that I think that it's over, and then all of a sudden...
Okay. I promise. I will not rush you. I will not push you scouts on.
This is going too fast for me.
What, do you think I'm all pro at this stuff myself?
Well, you're better at it than I am. Let's talk about business now, okay?
Okay, business, right?
Your preliminary is tomorrow.
Yes, I know. And I am innocent.
I know. Okay, so let's talk about food.
Okay.
Food. Do you want Szechuan, Hunan, or dim sum?
And then some.
Well, I don't care, just as long as you have a liquor license. I got a message you wanted to see me?
You interested in making a deal on Roger Tabor?
What? Did you have a memory lapse? I told you, no deal. He's innocent. That's all you gotta say. I'll see you in court.
Wait. Sit down, please. I don't know how to put this. You know how everyone says how ambitious I am?
I wouldn't worry about it. They say that about anybody who's good.
I appreciate your perspicacity, but the truth is, I am ambitious. Voraciously ambitious, but I have a problem.
Listen, Hank, this is very gratifying, you wanting to share your feelings with me, but I do have a prelim to prepare for.
My problem is, I don't want to see my trial record tarnished with the dog of a case like this one.
Easy solved. Dismiss it.
Well, like I told you, too many people looking over my shoulder. But if the judge failed to bind the defendant over the trial, it wouldn't foul up my trial win-loss at all.
And how the hell is that supposed to happen? The burden of proof is so slight at a preliminary hearing, all she has to do is say that he did it.
You said she's unbalanced, didn't you? Break her down with your questioning.
And have you object all over the place that I'm harassing her?
What if I don't? Bing.
Okay. See you in court.
I can't believe this. This is so crazy what we're doing, but I am really having fun.
You like the edge, don't you, sweet boy?
Did you see Bonnie and Clyde? We could do a bank job next. Oh, man, this is going to sound so insipid, but I'm not used to having fun with a woman. I mean, you date them, you have sex with them, but you don't have fun with them.
Well, you must have known the wrong kind of women, then.
You know, they're always complaining that I can't commit, that I'm not emotionally present. I keep on thinking it shouldn't have to be so much work.
Wow, you're right. It should be fun, or why bother?
You know, when I first met you, I thought you were totally nuts.
And now, have you changed your mind?
You so cool. Being with you. It's not like being with a woman at all. That's it. I could sell this. As long as there's absolutely no possibility of sexual attraction. Women are great.
Fascinating insight. All-Star Computer, is that one of them?
Yeah.
9700, 91, 97, 87, and 92.
Any payment to an outside company of less than 10 grand per annum, and there's no audit triggered.
Jarvis Upholstery, 97, 87.
Green scene, indoor landscaping. Same deal.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you, baby. We got the sucker.
Your hands up. Both of you. You're under arrest.
Hey, rise and shine. You're out of here.
I am?
Well, it says here someone posted bail, so you're out.
Who are you?
John. Hello, Mother.
What are you doing here?
Heard you in trouble.
Who told you?
Mother Linus always knows when a cub is in trouble. You haven't even said hello to your father.
Stepfather. My real father never came home from work, remember?
Why do you feel the need to constantly hurt us, Victoria?
I'm gonna do us all a favor and not get into that again.
Driver, stop the car.
I'll get out now.
Well, this isn't a very nice neighborhood, Vicky.
It's a hell of a lot better than in here. What do you want from me?
You are on a self-destructive path.
And as your parents, we want to help you turn that around.
I don't want your help. I don't need your help. The only thing I've ever wanted from either of you was just to leave me alone.
Oh, baby. Baby, you have obviously been through quite an ordeal. I mean, you must be tired, distressed.
Just stop it, Mother.
And your blood sugar is probably low.
No, thank you.
Very well. I won't belabor this anymore tonight. I'm sure you'll see things differently after a nice hot bath and a good night's sleep. And tomorrow we'll have one of our lovely mother-daughter chats. Driver, this is it.
How do you know where I live? I've done everything I possibly could to disappear.
You must never, ever underestimate the power of a mother's love. No scat. Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
You and I will talk in the morning.
Look at this place. Think about it. This is 50 feet from Malibu Colony. It started out with one guy, then it was a couple. Now it's like a dozen. In the wintertime, it's twice this.
Well, how can they let this happen?
They is us. We've become used to it. We walk by, we don't even look at them anymore.
Well, is there something I can do? I mean, I've got some money with me.
No. It's gonna take more than that. Hell of a lot more. Like everybody in this society realizing that it just isn't acceptable for human beings to be living like this, not in the richest country in the world.
Well, maybe your movie can help do that. I mean, we didn't even know there was a nuclear catastrophe until the China Syndrome, and look what JFK did in that movie about Karen Silkwood. What's wrong?
I got a call from the studio this morning, and it seems that the executive who wanted to make my movie has been replaced by the nephew of the CEO.
Well, maybe he'll like it.
Yeah. He's the one who called. He said they'd done some market research testing about this sort of thing, and that homelessness wasn't big at the box office this year, and that I might want to consider doing something a little more commercial.
Like what?
They offered me a Woman in Jeopardy film, which is less euphemistically known as a slasher.
Oh, God.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess I should be happy, right? I mean, they've offered me a job. I mean, this is show business. We're not curing cancer here, but I mean, I could use the directing credit under my belt. That's what I need.
Well, if that's what you want to do.
I'd hate it.
I mean, do you really need a studio? I mean, there's independent financing.
Well, most of it's dried up with the bad economy.
Well, what about your parents? They're producers.
My parents are artists. Film to them is like fine crystal. Look, but don't touch.
I think they make beautiful movies.
They do. They make beautiful movies. I don't want beautiful. I want powerful. I mean, look at this place. I can see my parents' house from here. I just can't go home at night and pretend that this isn't here.
Let me have it, please. What do you think you're doing?
I'm just trying to spare you some embarrassment. You see, what's your name? Les. Show business is all about politics. I don't think you understand the forces of the universe you're dealing with here.
I just caught you in the act of committing a burglary. Now, breaking into company files is a very serious crime, young lady.
Where we found exactly what we were looking for.
Why don't you confess to the Kennedy assassination while you're at it?
Will you get Mr. Harrison on the phone for me, Les?
The president of the network?
He'll want to know what we found.
Procedure indicates at this time I should call in the police.
Trust me, Les. Mr. Harrison will not like the police getting involved with this.
It's policy, miss.
You know, it gets scary out there on the unemployment lines. I'd hate to see you take a fall just because you didn't understand the politics.
What are you doing?
Yes,
what are you doing?
Harrison, I'm sorry to disturb you, sir. This is Les Delaney, in network security, sir. I just apprehended 2 individuals burglarizing the file rooms, and, well, I was going to do that, sir, but the female perpetrator, she commanded that I...
Hello, Mr. Harrison. Good to talk to you. Joy Rule. No, I can't say that we actually have met, but I have some interesting stock tips I'd like to share with you.
What do you mean?
All-Star Computing, Jarvis Upholstery. Yeah, and I have a list of 9 or 10 equally interesting companies, all of which I understand generate a lucrative amount of tax-free income from your network. Oh, and incidentally, who's Susie? Oh, you know, I thought you'd feel that way. I'm just going to tell my life partner, Scott Sterling.
Life partner?
Right.
Yes, sir, Mr. Harrison, sir.
Why did you tell him I was your life partner?
Look, he's running scared. You tell him that you want a $1,000 a week raise, executive vice president title, and a corner office with southern exposure. Oh, at least a 9-foot sofa. Fabric, not leather. I hate the way leather sticks to you when you're naked. Don't you, honey bunny? Jade, honey. Jade. Honey.
What?
I know you said never to disturb you, but she's here. Mrs. Tremont, your mother.
Oh, God.
Look, I'm sorry I wasn't here when you came in last night. Just thank God they let you out of that awful place.
Oh, look, do me a favor, will you? Just tell her I don't want to see her.
Good morning. If you will excuse us, we have a lot to catch up on.
Oh, can I make you some coffee? No, thank you. Some tea?
Nothing. Thank you, sugar. Get up. We are going outside. I don't want that fat girl eavesdropping. Your stepfather is running for governor, Virginia.
I'd have thought by now he'd be running from the governor.
Well, I suppose in your line of work, you don't get off your back long enough to read what's going on. But the American public is fed up with professional politicians. Now, Porter transformed a squandered family legacy into a billion-dollar industry. And he can turn this moribund country around, too.
What's the point, Mother?
If all goes as planned, he will run for president in '96 and restore old-fashioned virtues like hard work, common horse sense, and good family values.
Oh, good family values. As long as no one finds out about the black sheep prostitute stepdaughter, right?
Well, you did inherit many shortcomings of character from your biological father, but thank God not his stupidity. My genes, I believe.
Oh, Mother, why don't you just trot out the blue-blooded Tremont children for this campaign? Was it Barbie and Ken?
Your stepbrother's name is Ben.
Look, don't worry about me. I'll stay hidden. Nobody will make the connection.
You can't hide a murder trial. Oh, Victoria, you've made a tremendous mess of things.
I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
I think we might be able to get the charges against you dropped.
How would you do that?
It's better that you don't know the details. That you let your mother take that risk for you.
Hypothetically speaking, if I were to let you help me out, what would you want from me in return?
You'd give up prostitution.
I already have.
You'd sell this house.
I'm trying to.
And return to Virginia with us.
And live with you? Never.
With your husband.
My husband?
A fine, respectable, extremely ambitious young man. An associate in the firm that handles your father's business.
I don't think so.
You and Clayton will marry next month.
Who is Clayton?
A large, traditional, white wedding. And by next year's Christmas card, you will produce a darling little tow-headed grandchild for Porter.
This is insanity. Forget about it. Just forget it. I have a very, very competent lawyer. He'll get me off.
Very well. Good luck. Oh, it's not my style to coerce and control. Remember, though, if you change your mind, your mother is right here in Los Angeles to pick up the pieces. As always. Bye, baby.
You're home.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Well, I guess you were right to fire me. Your new attorney seems to have pulled some pretty major rabbits out of his hat.
Well, I guess he did the right thing.
Well, I'll send him my notes and my file.
That'd be great, thanks.
So who'd you hire?
Harold Lanford. Be sure to send me a bill for your time, okay?
Oh, no, that's okay. And, you know, I was thinking if you would rather have me move out, I mean, I can find another.
Just as long as you pay the rent.
On time, right? That's for me.
Oh, good. Later.
Okay.
Hi. Wow. Nice little pad you got here.
Yeah, would that it were mine.
Wow. I don't actually own a suit, so I hope this sport coat and tie ensemble will do in court.
You look fine.
Thanks.
So, do you want a cup of coffee or something to drink?
Coffee, no. No, thanks. That's the last thing my nerves need right now.
Well, then let's go.
Think you could do me a favor? Would you drive? I'm a little,
Shaky.
Yeah, shaky's a good word.
Don't worry, it'll be okay. Come on. Miss Hunter, prior to the night that you say Roger Tabor raped you, had you dated him?
He came on like such a nice guy. How was I supposed to know?
Did you have sex with him?
Are you trying to say that I am a slut because I slept with him and that I don't have the right to say no?
I'm sorry if that's what it sounded like. I mean, I'm a woman too, and I think that you had consensual sex with Roger prior to that night because you cared for him very deeply.
I loved him. And I have never loved anyone the way I loved him.
So it must have been hell for you when he stopped calling.
Yeah, well, he just dumped me like a sack of garbage.
What did he tell you? Something like he was still mourning the dissolution of his marriage and wasn't ready for a serious commitment?
Yeah, well, he should have thought of that before I fell in love with him.
Anybody who told me that, I think I'd want to kill him.
Yeah, I felt like he had killed me. All I could do was cry and throw up.
Did you try alcohol? Sometimes that helps.
Oh, you bet. I'm not actually supposed to drink.
You mean because of the antipsychotic medication you're taking?
The antipsychotic medication I am supposed to be taking, but it flattens me out so bad.
Well, really, I don't understand why they're giving you something so strong anyway. I mean, what was it, 2 years ago you had a problem at work, so your supervisor had you institutionalized? My God, what a society. You know, if a woman gets angry, lock her up and drug her, right?
You get it, don't you?
I mean, I'm the one that they should lock up. You know, when I get mad, the only thing that gives me any relief is revenge. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're gonna laugh then, because when Roger dumped me, I actually made up a list as to how I could get through this without getting myself in a straitjacket. Top of the list, Roger would get in a plane crash and die.
Or what about prison? I mean, he put you in a jail of misery.
That would be better. You could suffer longer.
Which is why you had him arrested, didn't you, Allison, on all these bogus, trumped-up charges?
What are you saying? He raped me.
He didn't rape you. You made it up to get revenge.
I can't believe you're saying this. I thought, as a woman, you would understand what it is to be raped.
I also understand the feelings that abandonment can trigger. And after he broke up with you, you started harassing him with phone calls, didn't you?
No.
Sometimes 50 a day.
He raped me. He raped me.
You called him that night, and you told him that you'd overdosed on pills. And once you got him into the apartment, you begged him to have sex with you. But all he did was sober you up with coffee, and then he left. And after he'd gone, you called the police and told them that he'd assaulted you, didn't you?
You were lying, weren't you? When you said that you understood. When you said that you were a woman, huh? What have you got under that skirt anyway? I want to see it.
Bailiff?
Oh, here he comes.
Your Honor, if we may approach the bench. Your Honor, I don't think you have to be a psychiatrist to see that the witness is not mentally competent to testify.
Mr. J.
What can I say? Submit it.
All right, then. Since the DA's office does not object, I'm going to dismiss this case. Since double jeopardy has not attached, your office may, in the future, refile charges against Mr. Tabor at some later date, if and when the witness sufficiently recovers her mental competence to testify.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
In the matter of People versus Tabor, the defendant will not be held to answer and charges are dismissed.
What? No! You will be next, lady. I am telling you, you are next.
Miss Hunter, you're out of line.
I'm out of line.
Thank
you are out of line, and you are going to be sorry when you realize that.
Bailiff, would you detain Miss Hunter?
You are next, Miss Lawyer. You will be next, lady.
Thank God you're out.
Well, thanks to you.
How'd you pull it off?
My mother.
Your mother? Who is this woman and who does she know?
Where have you been, anyway? Why haven't I been able to reach you?
I went to Langley to try to pull some favors.
For me?
I struck out.
Listen, when Perry Quinn came to see you, she said that you said that I never talked to you about going to the police. Is that true?
I guess she was even more wasted than I thought. Poor kid. She seems like a sweet girl. She even used to be a decent lawyer. But ever since her fiancé was killed, she's been hitting the juice pretty heavily.
Well, I never knew about her fiancé.
Yeah, he was a cop killed in the line of duty, but look, never mind her problems. I don't want to scare you. The truth is, I'm scared.
Why? The physical evidence will prove I'm innocent.
I finally got ballistics. Perfect match between the bullets in the deceased body and the gun taken from your house.
Well, that's impossible.
Here's forensics. A bloodstain on your carpet matches the decedent's with a 99% probability.
But I shot that guy, not the girl.
I know that's what you said.
You don't believe me, do you?
I want to. God knows I want to. But physical evidence doesn't lie.
It's obvious someone's tampered with this. Someone's trying to frame me.
I don't know, baby. The Malibu Sheriff's Department, the DA's office, it's pretty wild.
Oh, come on. You're going to tell me this kind of thing doesn't happen, that there's no corruption in this town?
All right. But who? Why?
I don't know.
I feel like we're tilting in windmills. You said your mother got you out on bail. Well, you know, corruption in the system cuts both ways. Now, this is a woman who obviously knows which palms to grease.
I don't want her in this.
With enough clout and enough money, even cases bigger than this have been known to disappear.
No.
It's just a suggestion.
It's a bad suggestion.
I love you, Jade. Please, baby, it would kill me to lose you. Don't destroy yourself out of pride. Go to your mother.
The price is too high.
Maybe not. Forgive me for being blunt, sweetheart. But we do it your way, and the price could just be your life.